A huge problem that I have right now is that I kind of get like validity or something if I'm getting like gendered correctly, right? Which is not that great because it gives other people the power of how you feel about yourself. Big struggle that I have when it comes to wholesome topics is the fact that obviously I still have a lot of issues going on, right? Like, for me, transitioning is not perfect and I have things to deal with. But, like, transitioning is like a journey. And I'm glad that I even started going on this journey. Because even just going on this journey allowed me to properly live my life and be more in touch with myself and also, you know, with other people, with nature and with the world. I am able to authentically interact with other people despite all the insecurities, despite all the things that I consider flaws, and despite the imposter syndrome that I still have, where I worry, oh, am I trans enough? Am I just faking it, right? Every small step already helped me a lot to form genuine connections and friendships with other people. Like, because I started transitioning and going on this journey, I'm able to have a relationship because I, you know, put in the effort and the work. I am able to go out, you know, with a little bit more self-esteem when it comes to expressing myself in a feminine way, right? Because I started transitioning, I'm able to do things that I wasn't able to do prior to that. You know, that gives me a lot of joy, right? When I go and get my nails done, for example, and I can look at my nails. Like, yeah, I'm insecure about like how big my hands are and how small my wrists are, or something like that, right? I'm still insecure about this, but I can still look at my nails and I'm like, this is just something that I wasn't able to do my entire life because I was like stuck in this box. And even if I was, you know, just doing that before coming out and so on, it still didn't feel like authentically me because I was being like, yeah, okay, I'm doing these things, but I'm just a guy getting my nails done and not just being one of the other women getting their nails done, right? It just feels differently now, and I can interact with these things in a more authentic way. The biggest problem that I still have when it comes to like topics like this is the fact that the things that I'm insecure about or the things that hold me back is because I'm worried about how other people perceive me, and that is something that I still have to work on, right? This is still a insecurity that I have that I need to address, and this is not like an immediate switch. And also, like, transitioning and starting transitioning didn't address these self-esteem issues and so on that I have, right? That's also something that people have to realize, you know, just Jesus Christ. Just because you start transitioning, I don't know, just because you're being perceived the way that you want to be perceived, it doesn't mean that this automatically fixes all your issues, right? It just means that you're now slowly going to get to a point where you can actually work on these issues, work on yourself. Before transitioning, I didn't care. I didn't care how other people perceived me. Like, I actually did care, but it was more... like, I was more numb to it because, like, they are judging how I hide behind the mask. You know, they're judging... Jesus Christ. I'm lagging. They're judging the mask that I hide behind, not necessarily me itself. Now that I, like, started transitioning, obviously, a lot of these things that I have been kind of numb to are being brought to the front, right? These are still things that I have to deal with. I also have to deal with other things, right? Like insecurities when it comes to my career or jobs and financial struggles, right? These things are also things that I'm now worrying about because I'm no longer just occupied with, I have gender dysphoria. Oh, I wish I was just born a girl. Oh, life would be so much better if I could just like wake up as a girl. You know, my mind was occupied with this, and now it's like, oh, okay, so I'm actually able to get to where I want to go, but because it's like difficult and there's a lot of stuff to handle, it's like I'm still kind of in this phase where I'm still daydreaming. It's like, oh, it's not perfect. I wonder what if it's hard to be like, oh, I'm going to like do voice training, put in more effort so I'm able to like have my own proper voice. Like putting in effort and doing things is always difficult, but it's worth it to like go on this path, and you don't have to like fix everything in like one night. You can like take your time with it. It is a journey, but it's worth going on the journey because your life is not going to improve unless you address like the core issues that you're dealing with. A huge problem that I have right now is that I kind of get like validity or something if I'm getting like gendered correctly, right? If other people gender me correctly, then I feel happiness, which is not that great because it gives other people the power of how you feel about yourself. Address the core issues. That would be me being stuck in comfort zones. I am horrendously afraid to do new things, so improve myself for the sake of myself. I'm overweight and want to do something about it, but whenever I want to start, it just feels impossible. I mean, yeah, it is difficult. Like I struggle with you know, weight issues and insecurities like that as well. And it is difficult to be like, oh, I'm going to work out, because like just thinking about working out already drains your energy. But, you know, maybe you can do small things, right? Instead of just doing like, oh, I'm going to go weightlifting or something. I'm at a point where I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go outside and walk around a little bit. And then I'm going to like increase how much I walk. It kind of helps me to kind of like make myself leave the apartment that I've been stuck in for such a long time. Then like a big issue when it comes to like weight, just like address the food that you consume, right? You can do like small things. You don't have to be like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym like five times a week. Like it's so much more tempting to like involve yourself in drama or like just watch things than it is to just actually do things for yourself, for your mental health, for your physical health. Doom scrolling gets me. Reddit is my vice. Yeah, and I don't know how to like fix that. Like I have days when it happened with like the Riley situation. I don't know what went down before that, but I was like already like diving deeply into Twitter drama, and then, you know, getting notifications and getting thousands and thousands of likes. It does make you kind of addicted to it, and it's like a shitty thing that you're getting addicted to. But you know, gotta get those 3 million impressions. So yeah, it's worth it to like start doing something for you, start figuring yourself out in order to like break the cycle, because you're already unhappy, right? You're already struggling with yourself. And if you're like me, you know, before transitioning, I was numb. I didn't enjoy anything. Was literally thinking every single day of like how easy it would be to just end it all. And then I figured like I might as well just come out and put in the effort. Like, what do I have to lose, right? If it's going to be better, then maybe I'm going to like start being able to live my life properly. And if it's going to be worse, you know, what is worse than thinking about like ending yourself every single day? There's not that much that is worse. I'm glad you're in a better mental state now then. I am. It's still hard though. There's a lot that you have to deal with when it comes to like mental health stuff. And I also feel like I have to catch up a lot. Right? It feels like I'm rushing myself to be better. Also kind of like getting my self-worth from like how well my content is doing, which also sucks. But you know, one step at a time. Just so glad that I did not get hit with imposter syndrome. I have inferiority complex though. You are good enough, you're valid, you're worth it, and you gotta do things for yourself. And other people are going to, you're going to find people who respect that, who actually support you, and not, I don't know, what you're pretending to be or how successful you are or things like that.